Still got the taste of disgusting medicine in my throat. Sorry about that. Hello, guys. Juckslasher here. I don't know what to talk about, to be honest. I just wanted to talk. Basically, I'm going through a lot in my life, and I wanted to better get it through words rather than just constantly type and being like, "Oh, I need to have a break." Um, I have gone myself into a bit of a rut where I I did fall for the creator's trap where you look at numbers and see them go up and be like, "Ooh, numbers." And then when they don't go up, you're like, "Oh," and you get yourself down. I've definitely done that for sure. But it's not just that. It's like I to be honest, if that was the only thing that was ailing me, I think I would just brush it off and continue and do everything. But with how life is kind of going right now, I haven't gone in full detail because I don't want to. But I've got issues with my health, physical health mostly, and I guess it's really been stacking up on me, and it's been piling on me and piling on me to a point where it's no longer just my physical health that's being affected. It's a bit of everything, really. Physical health, mental health. And when I focus on a community that wants to help each other, that wants to be friends, that wants to hug each other, kind of thing, uh, where we support each other, where we have fun, and meme and troll. We like memeing around here. And I don't mind. And if you, by the way, if you don't like clip me out of context because you think it's going to hurt me, don't worry. I want to keep seeing that because actually it does the opposite. I actually really love being clipped out of context or funny moments and that kind of thing. I love that shit. I absolutely love that shit. And that's what really helps me know that people are really interested in me because it's one of those things that you do with your favorite creators. You make some funny videos of them or that kind of thing, and I really respect that. And if you feel like it's gonna hurt me at all, even if it's like out of context or might seem like an attack, don't worry about it. Just go for it. Whatever you enjoy, go for it. But I wanted to talk about how I I've been following a schedule, 6 days on, 1 day off, for quite some time. In fact, it used to be 7 days on, 0 days off in streaming. And quite frankly, I had followed a schedule rather religiously. And it there were days where I just was like, I don't want to do this. It's just not what I want to do for the day. I followed a pattern. Like, it's just, for example, my most successful thing I did was replay reviewers for the game World of Tanks Blitz. It was by far my most successful series. And yeah, I enjoyed doing it. I definitely enjoyed doing it. But at times it really got too much, and I streamed replay reviewers on days I was just not wanting to even stream in the first place because I was either too tired or that. But because it was the main and most popular series, I felt like, yeah, that's something I got to keep going and keep doing. And yes, if this is your job, if it's your kind of your life, you're gonna do it and you're gonna get through it and you're gonna get through it. But it's not my job. It really isn't. And yes, it might help me grow in the long run. I don't see it growing in the long run because the World Tanks Blitz is not really the biggest thing on Twitch. Like, I can see myself being number one often, and that's with like 10 to 15 viewers when I'm peaking. And that means the game's not that big. Not at all. But for all those that join me, I really do appreciate you a lot because you guys have helped me through thick and thin. I may kind of push this like community to be always positive and wanting to help each other. But sometimes I overwhelm myself because one of my things that I've always done is hear about others before yourself, which is actually quite an unhealthy thing to do because if you do it so often, you're going to neglect yourself. And I have definitely done that. And it's not pretty because then you all of a sudden collapse when shit gets too tough. And who are you gonna blame but yourself? You can't blame the people that you're helping because you're helping them. They're people that need help. But when you're putting so much time into other people, and to be honest, I can't even say that. I did talk to a lot of people and that kind of thing, but I started secluding myself. I started. That's I'm not sure if that's the word, but basically, I just put a shell over myself and was like, "Don't touch me. I'm really not wanting to deal with anything right now, or I might snap." That kind of thing, and it's quite tough. I need to find exactly what's wrong with myself, other than my physical health. I'm sure I will probably massively improve mentally when my physical health is dealt with because it's ailed me most of my life. And if I can get rid of this, and I'm not going into detail of what's wrong with me because it's personal and private. And there are other issues that might be an issue, that might not be. Some people don't see it as an issue at all, as like for example my hormones, or dare I say it, horniness. I found the internet at age 10, and you know what I would have probably done at that age. I was curious, I searched for, and ever since I'm now 23, yeah, 13 years lewd and 10 years not. I have been lewd more than I have not been, and it's an issue. I think, maybe. I don't know. Some people might not see it as an issue. It's like, oh yeah, we're all kind of, it's a way of enjoying ourselves. It might be a way to relieve stress, if you know what I mean. That kind of thing. It is one of my main things of relieving stress, but sometimes I because I have been so used to it my whole life, I may say something or I might comment without a filter because I'm so used to it. I grew up with this issue, and yeah, it's not pretty. But yeah, um, I think I don't know. Uh, I said in my Discord just before that I'm probably gonna take about a week off. I don't know. I don't know. I might come back in a couple of days being like, I'm refreshed. I want to create content because one of my things I love about streaming on Twitch is the interactions, the people you meet, the talking. Yes, I'd love it for it to be a dream job. Like, can you imagine playing video games for a job or just entertaining for a job? I grew up always wanting to be some sort of entertainer, like an actor or a comedian. That's what I grew up wanting to do, and I never sought after that enough. I never took classes for any of that. I myself has been a very lazy person growing up, and that's always stuck with me. I have never gone for like major goals. Like this thing right now with like YouTube where I just make these unedited pieces of crap. It's because I can't get myself to even attempt editing because it just feels like it's going to overload me with what I really have in life. And there's just this kind of battle like I'm not earning enough money to pay for an editor or that kind of thing. But I want to be able to bring out content. That's why I like streaming a lot because You don't have to edit. You just have to focus on a few things and excuse me beforehand, and maybe some things in between. Personally, I think I might need to get more active moderators. Maybe, I don't know, but right now I'm kind of too small that I don't really need moderators. But if I'm planning to get anywhere, I should get myself at least busy. Sorry about that. This is unedited and I will keep everything in. Sorry. Yeah. Basically I'm just going to see where I'm at. If I say I'm not gonna stream for the next few days, it's probably because I'm not gonna be streaming. I will announce when I do stream, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I really don't know what I would play because, quite frankly, there's a lot of things I would like to try, but feel like they would never succeed. But where's my faith where I could just try at least and see how it goes and do that kind of thing. Like there's been me where I want to play maybe something like Terraria or a game series known as Disgaea. Disgaea I know won't do well because it is a niche game series that has a bit of grinding and has a lot of knickknacks to it that for the average person, they might not like the game, or it might be a game that they would prefer playing rather than watching. It's one of those kind of games. And yeah, there are like other games. There are games I'd like to do, like Subnautica Below Zero. That's a game that's finally been released. I've had it since day one of early access, but I never really played it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, which is silly. I did play Subnautica Below Zero for the first few days, but it had very little content and there were mechanics that weren't even implemented that are now implemented, like freezing. I didn't even, when I saw freezing in the game, I was like, that does make sense, but damn, that wasn't there in the first day. But I'd like to do that, but this laptop here that you're seeing me through with the shitty camera, that's a laptop camera for you. This is my mic. As you can see, it's had to go under some patchwork. I've had to tape it like 4 or 5 separate different times because it's just the money. The money is the issue. This laptop, I won't lie, is pretty decent. It's got a pretty good graphics card, a GTX 1050, but the CPU is absolute garbage. That's why I struggle to be able to stream games like Subnautica because it requires a little CPU, and so does Streamlabs, which I record for. And as much as I could go through OBS instead of Streamlabs because that uses less CPU. Not only am I used to Streamlabs, it's very easy to use and I quite like it. I suck with change. I really suck with change, and having to adapt to a completely new streaming software is something I kind of don't want to put the time into because I want to be able to stream when I want to stream. When I can stream, kind of thing. And if I'm gonna like learn a new system, it would be a time when I'm taking a break. But I'm probably not going to change from Streamlabs anytime soon, to be honest. I don't think it will fix the issue with CPU. I think it'll still use up a lot of CPU. And yeah, basically, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'll see what I do. See if I can fix anything, and yeah. Yes, this is just a bit of an update. Also, I probably will be skipping today's World of Tanks Blitz YouTube video. I've been doing it daily, which is something that I've actually been pretty happy about, being able to do it daily and having that kind of goal. But I think I'm just gonna take it off. I know it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do, but I'm at the stage where right now it's almost 7:30. I just want to relax and I just want to chill with listening to Spotify, playing some games, and just I'm gonna relax. But yeah, thank you for those who have stuck with me, or if you are new here and happen to see this video randomly. Welcome to me and my community. I will have the Discord down in the description, though. You don't need to join if you don't want to. We have a cool, cool little community where some of us are weebs, some of us not, some of us tankers. Like, we're a bit of a wide variety of a group. We are quite arms open to anybody. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching me, and thank you.